This is real life, nigga, fuck music. Don't matter how I do it, I just do it. Never think twice, bro, I just do it. 23 Nike, just do it. This is real life, nigga, fuck music.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. This morning we're over here in Punch Simulator, and I don't know if you guys just heard that, but in the microwave we got ourselves a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich. It's about to go down. I want you guys to smash the like button on this video and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new here watching for the very first time. And please, ladies and gentlemen, comment in the comment section if you are selling pets in Punch Simulator for a reasonable price. Please let me know in the comment section, because I am looking for million stat pets, because I literally only have one in my possession and I really want to maximize my grinding efforts, and it's gonna definitely take a full team. Now, if you are in the midst of quitting, you don't play this game anymore, or you felt like, it's boring, please send over your mill pets that you have in your inventory to me, because I can use them, okay? And secondly, I'm having a hard time trying to chase after these UGC items. So let's talk about those for a second. I've noticed that people have been writing me lately, and I love that people are reaching out to me. I love that people are watching this channel. And it's just really touching to see, such a small channel generate a lot of, activity. Anyway, people have been saying that they think that the UGC items that are releasing, they are based off of player progress in the game. So if you guys remember in the very beginning, when the first few that came out, the first few releases, the crowns and the hats, the first few releases were based off of a tasks that you needed to defeat the Yeti boss. So there was a time where I was nowhere near the Yeti boss. I didn't know where the Yeti boss was. And then finally, when I've gotten the opportunity to unlock the snow area, I noticed that I still was not able to defeat the Yeti boss. And then an update came out, and you know what that task changed to? It changed from the Yeti boss to the Wanderer. So now I'm looking around, I'm like, well, where the hell is the Wanderer at? And then come to find out, it's at another area. So it's like every time you get closer and closer to claiming that UGC item, the update comes out and they change it. And it's not like they're initially changing the task, but the task itself changes based off of your player progress. So now that I've made it to the Yeti area, I no longer have to defeat him. To get the UGC item, I have to defeat someone else. So it's like every time you make more progress, it becomes even harder for you guys to get it. But at the same exact time, between that time of, the changes, you have to be constantly playing the game. So I've learned from Russo to utilize the machine areas in this game. So every 15 minutes or every hour, I grind the dungeons so I can generate some gems, and then I grind the NPCs so I can grind materials. I sell my materials for gems, and then I take the gems and buy pets off of players that are in the game's Discord server. Then what I do after that is I go to the wishing well, and I activate a boost for like 15 minutes, or I activate the boost for an hour, depending on how many gems I actually have. And then I go to the hack station and I activate a boost there as well. And now, since I've made it to the miner area, which is not the best area, this is actually the best area that I made it to so far. So this is the samurai area. There's no machine here. But if we go over to the farm area, which is where the miner machine is at, this is where this area is going to generate wins and gems for you guys. So I just come here and collect, and usually it's a little bit higher than that. So the first time that I opened up this machine and I discovered it, I got to claim 275 freaking gems, bro. And I had no idea this was here the whole entire time. This machine has been in the game. You just had to make it to this area to be able to claim, the wins and the gems. So I'm like, wow, this thing was literally just tallying up stuff while we are literally AFK or in a different world. I had no idea this thing existed. So that's really, really cool and secretly OP. They also added a new feature, ladies and gentlemen. So there is a new machine. Where is it located? Is it located in the ocean? Yeah, here it is. So it's called the perk machine. So you come over here and you get yourself different levels of perks. So it can range anywhere from increasing your tapping damage. It can go from, increasing the amount of gems that gets dropped, increasing the amount of pets that you have in your inventory, or the amount of pets that you have equipped. Whatever the case may be, this is where you guys will be selecting those particular perks. But the catch here is this: once you select a perk, it becomes permanent, so you cannot change it. So you have different tier levels, and I do believe it goes up to tier 5 or tier 6. Nope, tier 7. I was wrong. Okay, so as the perks go up in tier, they get more and more expensive. So I've already unlocked 2 tiers, and they cost 500 gems. So it's not too shabby for the first 2, but then after that, it starts to get very, very pricey. But take a look at the options here. So you have Pet Lover, which is increasing your pets that you have equipped, which I don't know why that is. I don't know why I didn't choose that one at first, but maybe it might pop up in another tier. You never know. You have Gem Finder, and then you have Fighter over here, which says damage per click plus 20%. Also, another thing that I discovered from Russo is that all of the boosts in this game, they stack on top of each other. So right now I got a boost running from the well. I also have the damage boost from the free gifts that I was able to claim, so that stacks on top of that, and then it stacks on top of this perk selection over here as well. So for tier 2, I got plus 20% luck for pet openings, and that is very, very important to have, especially when there is a UGC that requires you guys to open up 99 legendaries. So just by me adding that, I was able to successfully open up 8 legendaries. That's crazy. That's literally the most. When it comes down to all the UGCs that come out and it requires you to open up 99, 8 is the highest that I have ever gotten to. So now, if I want to get even higher, I got to play around with the craft machines. So if we go to our items over here, this is what I'm currently wearing. So all of this stuff is helping me get more damage on the clicks per second. So we got a bunch of heavy hammers here, and then of course we have ourselves a lucky tooth. The lucky tooth is increasing my pet opening by 55%. If I were to swap the items out, which you guys can do every time you're grinding, you have to switch out the items itself depending on what you're grinding. So if you're grinding gems, you're trying to earn gems in a dungeon, or you're fighting against the NPCs and you want to increase your chances, you're gonna have to put on the lucky gem item, and that will increase your chances of you getting more gems per drop, and just how often you can collect the gems. And speaking of which, you go to the miner and you'll receive an increase in the amount that you guys can collect. So for example, if you go over there and there's 5 waiting for you right now, and you pick it up and you notice that you gotten more than 5, you got that increase because of the boost that you have activated, and then because of these items that you have equipped. So that's really cool. So all of these items, they serve a purpose. So you have the lucky clovers, those also increase your pet luck chances, so you can combine all of this and just alternate with your setup every single time. So if you're just working on your clicks, you're trying to make it to the next area, or you're trying to defeat the next best boss, yeah, put on all your hammers. If you're working on the dungeon, put on your gems and mix it up with the hammers, but also don't forget to put on your health. This health kit will basically give you guys more HP inside of the dungeon, because when you go in there, on a default you only have 200 HP, and as you start to grow, go up in the waves, the enemies, they get stronger, they start to punch you a little bit harder, and you might end up getting one punch because you have 200 HP on. So yeah, with this one here plus 900%, I come in there with at least 2,500 HP. So that's really solid. And then, like I said, these free claimable gifts, these have boosters in here. These have materials that you guys can get as well. As you can see, we just got a pet luck for 10 minutes. So that means I can go over to an egg and start hatching right now, and, you know, increase my chances of me completing the 99 legendaries. It's going to take some time though, nonetheless. But as you guys can see, there's still a nice decent amount left, just under 2,000 of these galaxy antlers. And then we also have the obsidian crown just to match the antlers, so that's really cool. This one, just almost half of these things are gone already. But as you guys can see, now that we've made it to the yellow hair ninja, the task has changed for me. Now I have to defeat the golden astronaut boss. So I'm nowhere near that, by the way. So even if I have enough wins to make it to the area that has the astronaut boss, I still cannot defeat him. And then, you know, once they swap and, you know, update the game and release a new item, I guarantee it's just going to basically tell you that you have to defeat somebody else. So it's based off of your player progression. I wish there was a possible way for them to like slow down on the releases, but every single day, you know, they're receiving at least, you know, 10,000 players current, you know, every single duration. And that's more than enough, you know, for people to claim these items, because literally they put out something and it'd be like 10,000 copies, and then boom, everybody claimed them. Everybody's working, everybody's playing this game. And the craziest thing is that this is not the highest, this game doesn't have like the highest amount of players, because, you know, there's still Adopt Me players, there's still Pet Sim X players. So for this game to be doing so well and so good right now, it's still under the numbers when it comes down to it naturally. But I'm gonna end off this video, guys. So we just reached 15.2 QI. We can go over here to the power core, and we got to make upgrades to this, by the way, as well. So this stacks on with the boost. As you guys can see, damage is at 160%. Wins is up to 27%. We get an additional plus 10% in our gems. So yeah, gems is always going to be the one thing that you guys got to focus on the most when it comes down to it. So like I said, you have your alternate ways of, you know, earning gems. You can sell your crafting materials. If you're not crafting anything, people will pay out. You can also grind a dungeon for gems, and then there's a slight chance that if you guys are fighting NPCs in your different zones, some of those NPCs will drop gems as well. So all you have to do is just auto fight them, and there you go. You're getting gems, you're getting materials, all in all. But make sure you guys are using all of these machines. Right now, I kind of want to just focus on increasing my I just want to focus on increasing my strength right now, because I really want to be on the same level as all of the pro players, you know. I want to be on that level, but right now it's kind of hard because I'm still behind in pets, and I don't really craft pets. I rather just buy them off of someone. But I do still have to put in a lot more work, you know. But I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. Like I said, I have Russo to help me out. That last video that he made on Punch Simulator, it just really, you know, walked me through everything that I needed to know. And usually I always watch his videos, but I never really find them too informative, because it's more on the entertainment side, where he's just, you know, spending Robux and just, you know, buying his way from start to finish. But it was like that last video, he kind of just spoke to me, you know. It was amazing. He told me what to do with all the machines and everything like that, and I'm just like, wow. And he was able to max out this, max out that. So I'm like, okay, that's what I got to do, you know. But as a free-to-play player, obviously. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end off this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it and found it very helpful. I know I talk a lot, but I love talking to you guys. But be sure to smash the like button on this video. We're shooting for 3 likes. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new here watching for the very first time. And also comment down below if you're selling pets or you're willing to donate some million pets for free just to see how good I can actually become. Let me know what your username is down below, and I'll see if I can add you, or you can join my server. My joins are on, and when you enter, just let me know that you watch my video and you're here to help. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
That was totally wicked!
No matter how I do it, I just do it. Make my mama proud of me. I hope my mama proud of me, cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on the dream. I know my mama died of me, salute me, now she down with me. Now 2 bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry. This how I gotta be, do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me. And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me, ready for a war.